Welcome to Inside the Dragons, the September edition. In this edition, you will see several different segments. Opening of the 25-26 school year, our Waldon Pond Rehab Project, Oakview Student Web Leadership Group, and our bond proposal for November 2025 video. Thank you and enjoy this month's edition.
When August rolls around, Lake Orion Community Schools staff, students, and families begin to focus on the coming school year. The routines return in stages, starting with the staff arrival for the Welcome Back celebration. They were greeted by students cheering and the fabulous LOHS drumline. The Dragon Difference theme was highlighted this year as staff filled the auditorium and heard from the administration.
That I first want to thank you and tell you how much you are appreciated, valued, and needed. You are an essential part of the team that carries out the district's mission, vision, and beliefs. The second reason is to remind you that the work you do matters significantly because you make a difference in the lives of others. You are molding youth. You are partnering with parents and guardians to raise children. You are encouraging and supporting your colleagues to continue fighting and advocating for public education, or what I call fighting the good fight. There is no greater calling than making a difference in the life of another individual, and we get that opportunity every day, multiple times a day.
New Special Education Director Sarah Leggett was introduced to the staff as well. She joined the administrative cabinet this year, emphasizing the importance of supporting all students.
Stop trying to see capability first. Assume every student has strengths, even if they show up in unexpected ways. Never stop trying to look for barriers, not deficits. Never stop leading with connection. And as we step into the new year, let's commit to building a culture where every learner is seen as capable, not by fixing students, but by breaking down barriers. That's the legacy that I hope we create together, and I couldn't be more honored to do the work alongside you. Thank you.
Students visited the middle and elementary schools for their walkthroughs and to meet teachers. The phases students saw their new space at the Cirque building. At Lake Orion High School, all new students attended a new Dragon Day where they were able to meet their teachers, walk through their schedule, and learn about different features in the building. Finally, on September 2nd, the first day arrived and students were thrilled to be reunited with friends and ready to kick off another wonderful school year. When the Waldon Pond was established years ago, the intent was to provide students with a nature learning experience without leaving the school grounds.
Way back before this part of the building was built, and way back before this part of the building was built, this used to be a driveway area. Oh. And when we first dug down and we found asphalt. And then we decided, after they built this wing, what are we gonna do? They planted grass in here, and it was just grass. It was nice, but it was just grass. And there was 2 trees. Look behind you. See that maple tree? See that maple tree? Those were actually in here. And we're like, uh-oh, these are gonna get too big eventually. Look how big they are now. What do we do with them? And they were pretty big trees at the time. The 6th graders that year, we dug them up. This fence wasn't here. But we dug those trees up, and like 86 graders, we turned the tree sideways and we all carried it out. The 6th graders did it.
Over the years, new plants and species have been added. However, the challenge of trying to maintain the area when school is closed for the summer continues. But science teacher Dan Hunter has made it his personal mission to bring the area up to a higher standard. His work began early in the school year when the Waldon students spent time learning about the species within the garden and helped clear out the overgrowth.
What's happening? We're working with Mrs. Lazar's class. This will be a fun day that you guys will be able to hang out, and we're going to work in the courtyard here. Every summer, Mr. Cooper and Miss Wendland get phone calls like, "Why is the garden at your school so out of control?" And they say, "Because we don't have anyone here over the summer."
The students spent time clearing it out, and the next step in the process is marking and identifying all of the different species.
Right. Every plant that you find in here is native to Michigan. They all serve their purpose, whether to feed the pollinators, the bees, feed the frogs, feed the moths, feed the bats that are in the bat houses, right? So there's a lot of biodiversity going on in this little area.
There are nearly 20 different species within the pond area. They will be identified and then marked. Visitors will be able to use their phones to scan a QR code to discover more about everything growing within the ecosystem. The pond will spring back to life with the waterfall, and the Waldon Pond area will again be useful for students to learn in a hands-on way. Prior to the start of the school year, a number of Oakview Middle School 8th graders gathered for a yearly tradition. The students had several new changes this year, including a new principal, Mr. Nick Kosea, as well as the start of Where Everybody Belongs leadership group. The WEB leaders met with advisors Sarah Weingartz in mid-August to learn the leadership skills and then returned for a day to welcome all the 6th graders to school. The message from the staff was about supporting each other and how it is easier to pull someone down than lift them up. So they need to be intentional about trying to lift up their classmates throughout their middle school experience.
You are going to be successful. Web leaders are here to lift you up throughout this entire year. If someone is bringing you down, you tell a web leader and they will come help support you, okay? Your job as a 6th grader, everyone lean in. Your job as a 6th grader is to help others stay lifted up and to lift other people up.
From the morning our youngest learners step through our doors, to the evening our seniors walk across the graduation stage, one thing is clear. We are all dragons. And our differences are evident in our relevant programming, award-winning schools, and our tight-knit community. On November 4, we have the opportunity to take another step forward in providing excellent opportunities for our dragons through a bond proposal that, if approved, would enable us to continue capital improvements to our school buildings to prepare our students for the next step in their educational journey and beyond. Our goal with all these improvements? Delivering the dragon difference for all students. This begins with significant improvements to Lake Orion High School, where our dragons pass through. The bond would provide next-level opportunities, bolstering hands-on learning experiences through renovations to architecture, engineering, robotics, health sciences, cybersecurity, and auto shop, equipping these spaces with the tools and technology used in today's job market. The proposal also includes updates to our fine arts and athletics facilities at Lake Orion High School, renovating music and auditorium spaces, improving the baseball and softball fields, and expanding the weight room. In addition to these updates at Lake Orion High School, the bond would help us to continue advancing learning environments across the district to cultivate our schools for today's teaching and learning. This includes continuing efforts to modernize educational technology and classroom furniture, creating middle school robotics space for our growing programming, and enhancing special education classrooms district-wide, such as adding sensory rooms. Another focus of our bond proposal is transforming the Community Education Resource Center, the CERC, to support specialized programming with modernized learning environments and improved building systems. These renovations would better equip CERC to support our students at Learning Options High School and the Phases program, creating new and improved and safe spaces for alternative education and post-secondary special education. The November 4 bond proposal continues our efforts to provide safe facilities and relevant programming. Other district updates include enhancing security, renovating building systems and sites across the district, adding early childhood center classroom space for our increasing demand, and replacing aging buses. If approved by voters, the bond would generate $272 million for these capital improvements at a tax rate that is 0.49 mils lower than our current millage rate. For more information on delivering the Dragon difference for all students, please visit our website and remember to vote on November 4.
Thank you for watching Inside the Dragons. We will see you next month.
Inside the Dragons is produced by the Lake Orion Community Schools in partnership with Orion Neighborhood Television. For up-to-date news and information about the Lake Orion Schools, visit our website at lakeorionschools.org and watch us on Comcast Educational Access Channel 22 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99.